Want to increase your money and start to attract more wealth and abundance into your life? In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 things that you can do to increase your money frequency and start to attract more wealth and abundance into your life. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell so you will be notified when I upload new videos to my channel to help you get the results that you want from your life and your business. I use this information I'm going to share with you to double my income back in 2020, and over the years I've continued to see an increase in my income year after year ever since I started implementing these tips. So let's jump right in and get into it. The first thing that you need to do in order to start increasing your money and attracting more wealth and abundance into your life is to focus on always feeling good. And I know you've probably heard this before, but your feeling is what really starts to attract what you want to you. So if you're feeling angry or upset or frustrated, then you're not at the vibration of the money that you want to attract. Money is attracted to you at the higher vibration. So that's why it's so important for you to stay on that higher level of vibration and focus on feeling good all the time. And I know it's easier said than done, but here's an example of something that I experienced a couple of days ago. I was driving and someone cut me off. I'm not sure what was going on, but they were weaving in and out very erratically. And I could have been upset and frustrated and angry about what happened. But instead, I took a step back and decided to take a look at the situation from the other driver's perspective. Maybe they were having a really bad day and something tragic had happened to them. Maybe they were in a hurry to get home because of a family emergency. There are a number of things that could have been happening in that person's life. We never know what's going on with the other person. So instead of getting angry and upset, I decided to take another approach that felt good for me. And I sent that person love. I sent that person understanding. I sent that person thoughts of calm, thoughts of happiness, thoughts of joy. And that made me feel good. So no matter what they were doing, no matter what was going on around me, I was in control of how I felt, and I was in control of how I perceived the situation and how I reacted to the situation. So that's just an example of how you can maybe take someone else's perspective when something is going on and figure out what in that situation you can do so that you maintain your high vibration and continue to feel good. The next tip is to be very honest with yourself about your money goal. What is it that you really want? How much money do you want to attract to you? How much money do you want to make from your job? How much money do you want to make from your business? And it has to be something that's true to you and something that you're connected to. It can't be something that someone else in the industry is making. For example, you can't say this person is making a multi-million, so I want to make multi-millions. If you just want to make enough money to pay for your son's college or your daughter's college, or send your young kids to private school, or maybe you want to treat your partner to that dream vacation that they've always wanted to go on. Or maybe you just want to have money to live your senior years comfortably and without having to worry about money and how you're going to provide for yourself after you retire. Whatever your goal is for the money that you want to attract, It has to be personal to you, and you have to feel connected to it. Now I want you to take a minute and think about your goal and really connect with yourself and see what you really want. And write out your goal in as much detail as possible, as if you have already achieved it and have already received the money. The third thing on the list of things that you need to do to start increasing your money and attracting more wealth and abundance into your life is to believe that you already have it in your possession. The fact is, once you decide that you want a certain amount of money, then it's already there waiting for you to raise your vibration and get in alignment with receiving that amount of money. So you do already have it. You're just not in alignment with it yet. If I were to say to you that I believe that during your lifetime you are going to accumulate more wealth and more money than Oprah, would you believe it? Would you believe that that's possible for you and for your life? Do you believe that you have the ability to accumulate that amount of money? If the belief isn't there, then you will never achieve the level of wealth and abundance that you want to achieve. The belief is something that has to be there before you can get in complete alignment with your money goal. In the comments below, let me know how you feel about that question and what things came up for you when you think about having that much money and attracting that much money. Is it something you believe you can do, or is belief something that you really need to work on? The fourth thing that really helped me when I started to attract more money into my life was to work on my thoughts about money. How do you feel about money? And sometimes it goes back to how you were raised. It goes back to some of the things that you heard about money. Have you heard that money doesn't grow on trees? Have you heard that money is bad or evil? Have you heard that rich people are bad or evil? Take some time to really sit with your thoughts and think about how you feel and think about money. When money comes up, what thoughts automatically come up for you? If you don't have positive thoughts about money, then money is going to run from you instead of being attracted to you. You have to have that relationship with money. You have to like money. You have to invite money into your life. And you usually don't invite things into your life that you hate or that you have bad thoughts or feelings toward. So really take some time to think about how you think about money and consider whether or not how you think about money is either repelling money from you or attracting money to you. The next thing you need to do is to be grateful for what you have. Each time I pay a bill, I thank my money for being available to me to even pay the bill. Each time I look at my bank account, I thank my money for being there and available for me to do all the things that I want to in my life. I thank money as it's coming in. I thank money as it's going out. I really appreciate the money that's in my life, and I'm grateful for all the money that's in my life. And as I'm grateful for what I have, then I see that I'm starting to accumulate more and more and more money. So take some time to think about how you feel when you pay your bills, how you feel when you look at your bank account. Even if you only have $5 in your bank account, you need to be appreciative of that $5. And I know it's hard to do. I've been there, and someday I'm going to share my story with you. But I know how difficult it can be to be appreciative for what you have in the bank and what you have when it comes to money. if it's not quite enough to do everything that you want to do or need to do in your life. The key is being grateful for what you have, and what you're grateful for, the universe will bring you more of. So if you're grateful for the money that you have in the bank, if you're grateful for being able to have the money to pay your bills, if you're grateful for having the money to go on trips and do all the things that you want to do, the universe will see that you're grateful for the money and will start to send you more money because you are grateful for it. If you're struggling to increase your money and attract more wealth and abundance into your life, then I'd love to help you. I invite you to click the link in the description below and sign up to have a chat so we can talk about your vision and your goals when it comes to your money, and I can tell you how I can help you to achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.